Hey guys, welcome back to episode 33 of our Tekkit Lite playthrough. And before we get started today, I'd like to grab you guys' attention for just a minute. Maybe have a little chat with you guys for just a quick second. First things first, you guys remember we've been putting out, basically one episode and then another episode of Tekkit right after each other 2 days in a row. And lately that hasn't been happening a lot. Primarily because of two reasons. I'd like you guys to be able to help me out with this. One reason you guys can't, just because, it's kind of personal. It's, my real life, you guys can't really help me with that. Because, it's physical. But anyways, the other thing you guys can actually help me with is if you guys want to help me save some time, you guys can give me some ideas. You guys can give me some ideas of what to build, what to do, maybe some things you guys would like to see me cover in Tekkit Lite. By all means, you guys are able to do that. It greatly helped me out, pretty much. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to be doing some nuclear reactor today. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright. So, like I said, if you guys want to be able to help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, any ideas, comments you guys want to leave me, things you guys might want to see or do, you guys can leave it down in the comments below, or you can actually message me on Facebook or Twitter. By all means, any form of messaging is acceptable. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and made up a few things beforehand. I had a few minutes to go ahead and get a few things prepared. Luckily for me, I'm pretty good at time management. So let's go ahead and see what way you got going here. So I did make up some Lapotron crystals in here. Here are my energy crystals. And here's the big popper, the MFSU. So we're going to be needing one of these guys today. And let's see. Alright, well I think that's pretty much what I have stored up for us. There's a few other things that I made up. And this. So we're going to be making some stone as well. Let's see if we can't do this. How much of this do we have? Now this is a brick that I don't think we've made on camera yet. There we go. Reinforced stone. Now this stuff is pretty tough and it looks kind of cool. We're going to be building with this. Now, I have done some testing with this reinforced stone. It is pretty tough. If you're able to layer like 2 layers of reinforced stone all the way around a nuke, pretty much it'll contain it. Trust me, I've done my testing. It's pretty neat. So it does definitely help with the blast or explosions, and we will probably find some use out of it today. So let's go ahead and see what we need for some reactors. Alright, now if I remember correctly, we're going to probably need some carbon plating and some, well, quite a few other things. Let's see. Wait a second. That's, I guess they changed it. Wow, this looks a lot easier to make. A machine block? Wow, that is a lot easier to make. Holy crap, that is easy to make. What about the nuclear reactor? Jeez, I can make like 6 of these things. Like 100 gajillion of these things. Last time, I think these things like required like crazy components. They required advanced alloys, carbon plates, diamonds, the whole kit and caboodle to make in Tekkit Classic, if I remember correctly. Now it's just it's almost like a walk in a park. Jeez. Alright, well anyways, we're gonna need some uranium. I'm gonna grab some of that from down here. Let's go ahead and grab some copper, probably 2 stacks from now. I'm probably gonna have to set up another quarry very soon. And a lot of you guys, like, I even asked this question on Twitter the other day. Like, what would you guys like to see in Tekkit Lite? And I got a lot of responses from people saying, I'd like to see you go mining, I'd like to see you guys build, or like to see you build, and I'm like, really? That's like kind of weird, but if that's what you want to see, I mean, I'll do it, but let's just wait on that for a little bit. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. We'll have a little bit of fun. And I want to be making a nuclear reactor, so I want to let this cook up here. How much of these am I going to need? First of all, I'm going to give me 8. So give me 8. I'm going to need 3 of these things, so about 12 for that. I'll probably need some other things. Yeah, I'll probably more likely need some more of these. More than likely. So So we'll just go ahead and put that back for now. Let's just go ahead and get the reactor started, and we'll get the area planted out. Now, I might not get this all done this episode. This might actually span over 2 episodes, just because I'd like to go ahead and start making this back into when I started it out as. I started this series as a playthrough, not really as a how-to. And it's kind of turned into a how-to more so than a playthrough, and I kind of regret that now, because I really enjoyed it more when I was just playing it instead of just coming in here and doing it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to start playing it, and if there are times that I might need to cut out, I'll definitely do that, but I'm going to start, I mean, in a way it can still be a how-to, but in the end it's probably going to be more like a playthrough, because that's what I want. Alright, so I got some machine blocks there. Let's grab some refined iron. I think I got plenty of this stuff. Just grab a few more. We'll leave that there. Alright, let's run over to our main table here and set up 3 reactors. Whoops, that would be 2. So here's our reactor chambers. We need 3 of these guys. Move you out of the way. Now, if I'm not mistaken, alright, we have a advanced circuit over here. There we go. Place the advanced circuit on the top. 3 reactor chambers, and we just so happen to have some generators made up from solar panels, and there's our nuclear reactor. Now, we're also going to need 6 more of those. That's what I was talking about. So, what I'll probably have to do is cut out for a minute. Let's see what we got. Yeah, running a little low on resources as far as copper. So hopefully you guys will be able to see me finish this today, because I'd hate to be able to go have to stop this because I don't have a quarry running in any copper. That'd be greatly unfortunate. So I'm gonna let these cook up real quick, and we'll be right back after these are done. Went ahead and decided to go ahead and get us another quarry going. I think we might need a few more resources. Hopefully this guy will kick off a little bit. Might have to grab my redstone energy cell and grab over here just so he can get down to maybe about copper level and get started for us. Oh, looks like we might have some oil. Ooh, I might have to take care of that a little bit later. That's another thing we need to do. We should make an oil refinery. Anyways, this guy's just about done. I got him going on 3 magmatic engines with lava, or nether lava, and he should be starting up. I don't know what's up with this glitch. It's just kind of weird, but anyways, looks like it's working now. Alright, well, I'm going to plop down my book, and we'll make our way back, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started where we want to go ahead and place this guy at, and I'm thinking in this area because when I started out the playthrough, I pointed over here and I said, you know what? This might be a good place for a nuclear reactor, and you know what? We're going to stick to that. So I went ahead and extended my path a little ways, and I think we will probably use the filler here. Let's see, I already got this guy. I got a redstone energy cell here for us, and let's see. I guess that's all we're really going to need. Just need to grab our landmarks here and figure out how we're going to do this. I think this level here probably would be good. I'm going to take this straight back like so. Then we'll take this way a bit. Probably like this. Let's go ahead and knock this right through here. And I think this would be a good spot right there. Alright, now I need a good base level. And I'm thinking down here on this level. So what level is this? 65. Alright, so we'll take this area right here. 65. Good old lucky number 65. Lucky number. Okay. What have you done with Bentley? That's not Bentley's lucky number. Oh, whoops. And you're going insane. Oh yeah, we need to do that from up here. Doop, doop, doop. Why aren't you working? I was shift right clicking, so maybe that was probably, yep, that was probably what it was. I was using my parachute function on my modular power suit, and it wasn't working in my favor, so shift right clicking does not work, if you didn't know that. Alright, and let's see, do I have my glass on me? I do. Alright, let's go ahead and use our clear function. We're going to clear this guy out. relatively easily. Do I have any energy cells? Nope. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and clear out this area. We'll be right back. I gotta get my energy conduit cells. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, I went ahead and cleared out the room. I went ahead and went out a little bit further on this side. As you can see, I dug into the wall a little bit. And that looks, well, we got a little bit more room, that is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work the floor here real quick. And let's place down our filler. Bam. Let's go ahead and pick these guys up real quick. Seeing how we can actually do this relatively quickly now. Oops. That guy didn't want to follow directions. And let's see. We'll just go ahead and place our bricks in there. Put our glass back. We shouldn't need our glass anymore. And we're just going to use our normal pattern. Should be okay. Alright, let's oh, wrong button. It's wrong button, Ridley. Alright, so how much is this going to take? Alright, so we got an entire floor of reinforced stone. I'm going to go ahead and light this up just a little bit. And we'll place the wrath lamp on the ground for now. Should light it up relatively nice for a little while. And I'll go ahead and figure out what we're going to do with the walls. I'm thinking reinforced stone, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I mean, ideally, I would like the walls to be reinforced stone, especially towards that way, because I don't want it to go boom. But I don't really care about upwards, because, you know, if it just blows a hole straight up, then whoop-de-doo, I lost a mountain. But I do want at least this side to be reinforced, so we might put up a double reinforced wall this way. Just protect all of our good stuff in case this does go sour. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and set this up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, and this is what we have so far. Now, my plans on this is to, for now, we're going to leave this like this, but I do want to cover this up. I want a different, I don't know, basically I want a nicer look on this side, and all this reinforced stone can be hidden. I can just put some plates or something else on top of it to make it look a little bit nicer. And I went ahead and dug in a hole here in the center. This is where our nuclear reactor is going to be. And I went ahead and placed some reinforced stone right there just to prevent the blast from heading out that way. As you see, we kind of ran out of a little bit of stone, but I think we'll be okay. If anything does blow up, I think we'll be alright up there. Now, like I said, all this is okay. We'll just fill this in with walls. And I'm going to have to move this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy up real quick. And by the way, this reinforced stone is pretty rough. This stuff is pretty tough. So I'm going to place this guy just straight up above. Just go ahead and light up the room there. There we go. Nice and bright. The way I like you. Love that red lamp. Alright, now I don't think this is very centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, not very centered. In order for it to be centered, seeing how the room's even, I'd have to go over one more block. But I'd rather have this on and this uneven. I can actually fix that later, so the door might wind up moving as well. We might wind up putting it more on this side or more on this side. I'm not sure yet. And also, like I said, this is probably going to be like a 2-part kind of video, just because nuclear power is kind of fun, and it's really neat to get into it a little bit more in depth. Now, what I'm thinking about doing as well is grabbing the filler and just clearing out a hole straight up. Now, that's where the exhaust is coming out. Now, technically, in Minecraft, we don't, in Tekkit Lite Minecraft, we don't need exhaust for this, really. It's just fun. I just like trying to put realistic things together, and 1 + 1 = 2, you know. Sometimes it equals 3, you never know. It's Minecraft. It happens. Alright. Now, we are going to need a few key components before we literally get started here. Now, I'm going to have to place this guy. Why is he so low? Oh, yeah, I was using him with my filler. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him juiced back up a little bit. Now, we are going to need some... let's actually just type in cable. Might be a little bit easier. We're going to need some of this 4x4 insulated high voltage cable, and to get this, we need... Oh, they changed it up. Look at that. Well, not really. We can do it the old way. I like doing it that way. I like doing it the old way. So let's go ahead and do it that way. Let's see, how much of this stuff do we have left? Hopefully enough for a stack of. That's where that went to. I was looking for that wrath igniter a minute ago. Alright, well anyways, we're just gonna do this. Let's see, that should be enough for now. 48. And let's go grab some rubber. We're gonna need some rubber. Our rubber machine's been working diligently. As you can hear it in there. We have 2,800 rubber, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. Just for now. If we need more, we can come back later, but I'm pretty sure I won't need any more right now. Alright, door. This thing is getting on my nerves. Alright, we'll just take our high voltage cable, place this on top, and just shift click that out, and place another rubber in there. This is gonna give us 2 times insulated. We'll do the exact same thing real quick, and this will give us 4 times insulated. Alright, and we're going to take our extra and put it in our chest, because we are out of our chest. Alright, now we have our high voltage cable. Now this is what we're going to use to run to our MFSU from our nuclear reactor. Let me think real quick. What else are we going to need? Let's see, we're probably going to need some vents. Let's see, what do we have? Now this is kind of new, as far as I'm concerned. We're getting in territory that I don't really know anymore. So this is kind of learning for me as well. Advanced heat vent, reactor heat vent, overclocked heat vent, component heat vent, or advanced heat vent. Now, I think this is the better of all of them. And we're gonna need regular heat vents. So let's go ahead and make up some of these guys real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. You guys might not like this, but hey, it's quick and easy iron. And it's doable. Alright, so we're going to make up some iron bars real quick. Maybe about 2 stacks of this just to be safe. And what else do we need? Oh yeah. Oops. And we're going to need these guys in the corner. And just fill these guys in. Probably going to need a lot more than that. Probably going to need a lot more. Well, after this episode, I'm going to try and get some memory meat imp. But I think that'll work. Oh, crap, and they don't stack. Are you kidding me? Oh, crap. That's just great. That's just spiffy. Anyway. Alright, that's how you make those. I'll deal with that in a minute. Now, we're also going to need uranium. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with this. Now, we're going to need to refine our uranium. Didn't I bring some up? Guess I did. 26 should be a good number. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we actually need to compress this. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over to our... What is this called? Singularity compressor? I was thinking centrifuge, but I was wrong. Alright, we're just going to sit there and throw it in here. Now, that's going to extract out. It's going to shoot out the side here. Now we're going to take this, we're going to combine this with an empty cell, and that'll give us a uranium cell. Now, I think we want some dual uranium cells, so I might need some more dense copper plating. But I don't have any more, or that much more copper, so I might have to deal with that for a little bit. I wonder how big the explosion is for this. Hey, that was fairly quick. Nice. I love that singularity compressor. Alright, now... I got 7 empty cells. Do I have any extra tin? See, that should be enough tin. Well, if I ain't got any crafting squares, I'll make my own... Oh, crap. It's that stupid bug again. There we go. It's not really a bug, I guess. It's just kind of wrong key configuration. Alright, so we got our empty cells, and now we're just combining it with our uranium. Oh, crap. These aren't stackable either. Now I see the downfall for everything. All the downfall for this is the fact that nothing here is stackable. Alright. Just go ahead and put these guys in the same one for now. Alright, that's better. Alright, and I'm going to just go ahead and throw this cobblestone away. Don't really need that right now. I'm going to put that away. Let's just clean up just a touch real fast. Okay, put that away, put that away, put that away. Actually, I might need that. Clean you up. Go ahead and throw some levers, the buckets in there. Probably need the buckets. Let me grab the buckets. We need it for water. And I think that's good to go for now. Yeah. There's an Enderman outside. And now, I don't have any copper left, do we? If I do, it's not much. It's not a whole lot, but I can make a little bit out of that since I got my quarry going. I really need to get my oh, come on, come on, come on. Get me out. Oh, no, no. I'm glad I got my quarry going again. That way I can get some more resources. You know, I was like, oh, I'm rich. But, you know, you're only as rich as you are until your copper runs out. Because copper is so widely used. And you can't really get it anywhere else. See, so I'm going to let this run real quick. It seems like it likes to shoot on over here. Alright, so that's it on that. 8 pieces out of a stack. And I want to make up these dual looking ones right here, these dual uranium cells. So I am going to need a larger crafting square. Cancel out of that. And bam. Just make up a few of these. Alright, now we got 4 of those guys. And what do we need to do about the vents again? Vent. Alright, now we're gonna need a diamond for the vents and iron bars. So let's go ahead and let's make up a few of these vents. There we go. And I'm just gonna take some more of those out, actually finish those off. Alright, now I think something like this. Right? Yeah, advanced heat vent. Now these, I don't know the specifications on these. I just am on the understanding that these are probably some of the better ways to go. And it kind of shows just because of the diamond. It's probably a little bit more costly that way. I am going to have to get some more iron cooking for refined iron. Let's see, 6 advanced heat vents. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get some more refined iron cooking. But anyways, let's go get this guy at least put in real quick. We'll at least get this guy put in this episode and maybe see about turning him on. Alright, so the first thing we want to place down is our nuclear reactor. Let's go ahead and get some dirt, because I want to place him at least one up off the ground. Let's actually do this too. Yep, and we'll place our nuclear reactor down. And if we right click on this guy, yep, we got a small little reactor. We could probably run this guy like as is with some small vents. So probably early on, because of how easy this thing is to make now, you guys could probably make this pretty early on and just use a uranium that you guys find, because uranium's not like super duper rare anymore. Like I can probably dig through the walls here and probably find a piece of it, and you just stick it in there, and I guess you'd have pretty decent power in an early stage in Tekkit Lite. Now that I know that, I actually, if I ever start out Tekkit Lite series again, I might actually try that route just to see how that works out. But anyways, we're going to use our reactor chambers. We're going to go ahead and kick it up a notch here. So we're going to put these reactor chambers on each side. These are pretty much for people that don't know this now at this point, because those people that work with nuclear reactors pretty much know how these things work. So we have 6 reactor chambers on the side of our nuclear reactor, and this actually increases the inventory size to this size. Now if I start putting stuff in here, yeah, that's right. Probably start up, and we don't really want that. So it'd probably be smart to put these guys in first. Now what I'm going to do is just for giggles, I'm gonna just try something out here real quick. I want to put. Oh, I guess it doesn't need a redstone power. Let's test that theory real quick. I mean, I'm gonna put a. Oh, yep. You guys might not have been able to hear it, but you can see the durability on the uranium cell. Basically, he produced a little bit of power. Now, how do I want to do this? Do I want to run this out the top, or do I want to run this out the side as far as power? Now, MFSU. Now, ideally, I probably want this a little bit closer this way. I heard you. Where's your friends at? You ain't got any friends? Loser. Alright, anyway. Let's see, let's place this guy. Ooh, copper. Speak of the devil. Sorry, guys. when you find copper, especially like me, and I'm running low on it, I definitely want to grab this. I'm gonna go through this in my ender chest in a minute. I think for now, I might just place this guy over here. Yeah. Actually, it'd probably be better to just place him on the side here. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Probably want him a little bit closer to the reactor. Now, we need to go in 2 from here. So I'm gonna actually take this in. Is that right? So is he on the? Yeah, he's on the 3rd. Alright, then we'll just run this straight up. And this is gonna take a minute, so you guys can kind of see how tough this stone is. Hopefully I don't break that above. There we go. Basically, this pickaxe has efficiency 4 on it, and it should mine as fast as a diamond pick, so it is fairly quick. It kind of should be able to tell you guys a little bit about how durable that reinforced stone is. Now this cabling looks a lot different in this texture pack. It looks actually pretty neat. I kind of like the way that looks. Some really thick, heavy-duty cable. Now, seeing how it has some advanced heat vents in here, these things should be able to vent some heat out from this dual uranium cell. So we should be able to run this for a minute. Let's go ahead and check out our MFSU. We have 0 power. Let's turn this on. Look at it going up. And this is just off 1 dual uranium cell. That's not too bad. Oh, look at that. Now, ideally, I would like to make this as safely as possible. Pretty much make it to where it would generate not like hardly any heat, if any. And I know there's ways to do that, so we're probably going to wind up going towards that route. Now, I should be able to put all these guys in here, and should be safe as long as I lay that lever in the off position right there like that. But we will wind up probably grabbing some glass fiber cables to hook up from here and some transformers from here to take it back to the base. We might even make our own actual power management station, like a building or something, and we might even do it up here, because I've been trying to figure out what I could do up here, and this might be a good spot for that, seeing how it's not too far away from our nuclear reactor. We might make like a power management building here, because there's also another form of power that I would like to do and show you guys that might be a little bit later on. It seems like it might be free if it still works for me. The only thing that might cost is maybe some minium stones, but it should be able to generate quite a bit of power. Alright, so now if we put our power management station over that way, we might get some other power going a little bit later on. But anyways, we got this guy hooked up. Now ideally, I'd like to be able to get some water set up. Let's go get some water. Now, we don't have to use water. I don't know if it still cools it off. In the earlier versions of Tekkit, it kind of cooled it off. It was supposed to be able to cool the reactor off a little bit. But let's see, let's go ahead and grab some water here from our infinite source. Been taking it from the pool. It doesn't look too nice anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot. I could have taken it from there. Or not even using our water station. We built it not even using it. It's quite alright. Now, if you guys want to know a trick on how to fill up a nice pool of water, I'll show you guys a nice little quick trick to make it nice, uniform, and even, if you guys don't know this. Some of you guys might know this, some of you guys might not. Oops. but I'm going to show nonetheless. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to have one bucket there, and we'll take from the middle one. That way it pretty much makes infinite water source force. And we just do this around the edges real quick. And it should actually be small enough to fill in the center. Oop, almost did. Oh, it actually took the lever out. Didn't know if it would do that or not. Alright, well, easy way to fix that, just put a block right there. Fixes it. Now, we can pretty much sit here and break all the stone. Just like that. Easy. Now, there's going to be an air pocket. There's a few air pockets underneath down here, but they're not too bad. And we can probably actually fix those a little bit later on. Now I'm surprised I'm going up and out of here so slow. I thought, might just because I have my power glove on. Wow, this thing does not like water very much. I guess I must not have my water module installed. Alright, anyways guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode here. We'll continue this on next episode, just because we're kind of running out of time here. But this is a good stopping point, and we'll be able to continue on next episode. We'll do a little bit more maybe clearing, and we're definitely going to be building up some more stuff for this guy. And I'll probably make up a lot of this stuff, like the dual uranium cells, more advanced heat vents off camera, just because of, you know, those seems like they're going to be a little bit of a hassle to make. I'll leave the rest, probably the rest of the crafting, to next episode. But anyways, guys, if you guys have any tips, tricks, or comments about our nuclear reactor here, or maybe something you would like to see me do soon, you know, maybe something you guys would like to see me craft, build, or touch on, just leave it in the comments below. You can also message me on Facebook or Twitter. And if you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.